Hey folks, welcome back to the Western Southerner YouTube channel. We're going to get out this weekend and do a little bit of mule deer hunting. It's been a busy late summer, early fall, but got a chance to get out here in the mountains. I actually got out 2 weeks ago, did a little bit of archery hunting, drew my bow on a little buck, but it slipped away before I could get a shot. So we're going to finish packing and head up the mountain and see how we do. All right, we got a 6.5 PRC with these Hornady Precision Hunter rounds. You kind of can't go wrong with them. Pretty flat shooting load. This is a Howa. It's a decent rifle. It was wasn't terribly expensive. The action gets a little stiff after you shoot it, so we're trying to sort that out, but otherwise it's a great rifle. It's actually my dad's rifle. He kind of figured out the 6.5 PRC was a really great load ballistically. Quite a while ago, as soon as it came out, he was kind of preaching the 6.5 PRC. So now everybody seems to be figuring it out. So, all right, we're heading up the mountain. Snow up high. So we got a couple horse packers here, but no one else. Okay, so the horses went this way. Luckily, we're going that way. I've seen quite a few mule deer bucks in here. A lot of small ones over the years. I've seen like 2 nice ones. Not big ones, but you know, nice deer. There's a spot down here where I've seen them a few times, so I'm gonna go set up over that. We'll get eyes on and assess. See the snow through the trees. All right, there's a big draw right here. I've seen deer at before. All right, we're gonna set up here. Hopefully the wind cooperates. So I've seen a lot of deer move through here. Might find ourselves shooting at a really steep angle, which sucks. I've missed a deer shooting at a steep angle before. But I think it's gonna be the best option given the wind and what time it is and everything. Sun's gonna set about 2 hours, hour and a half or something. So. All right, I'm down in this little ditch, watching this slide. I got my rifle here. I can kind of rest it on my backpack and take a shot. It's getting cold. Somebody got something. All right, back at the truck camper. So that's the fourth time I've seen a bunch of deer crossing that spot. It's like a little deer highway. So I thought it might have been a buck at the back. I put a scope on it, but it was almost certainly a doe, and they were moving pretty quick, like something spooked them. And I heard a gunshot just a few minutes later, and when I walked out, there was a four-wheeler quad parked at the gate, and so they must have, in another bike, little mini bike, so they must have walked past me on the trail and walked up there, spooked those deer, and that's why those deer were moving so fast. But then they took a shot at something. I mean, you know, it was loud and close, so I don't know. So the folks on the four-wheeler just came by, and they did get a little buck. It was the guy's daughter's first deer she ever shot, so they were very excited, and they had that little buck on top of on the four-wheeler rack. They drug it out, and so yeah, good for them. 20 degrees. I thought it was gonna be cold, but I know it's gonna be that cold. I just brought some blankets. I didn't bring a sleeping bag. Woke up in the middle of the night and it was 30 degrees in the camper, so I had to turn the heater on. Slept in a little bit, let things kind of settle down after last night. I think I'm probably just gonna kind of head straight to the high country this morning after I drink some coffee. So just gonna follow the trail and go up past where I was last night. And I've been up there before. It's a haul. I've actually camped up there a few times. But yeah, we're just gonna go see what's in the high country. A great little campsite right off the trail. It's kind of tucked into these thick trees, but it's kind of right in the mix. There's a couple big drainages over there, and there's a big meadow over there that kind of overlooks. But you know, it'd be a good place to set up. Things are gonna start to open up, and we're gonna get into some big meadows up here shortly. Moose. There it goes. Ooh. I had a funny feeling I was going to see a moose. Okay. It looks a little irritated. We can go around trying to win me. Ooh. Not happy. All right, hang on. I don't see a calf, but oh shit. Yeah, I think it's got a calf. We can go around. Whew. Yeah. I'm gonna mess with that. These are mean. I'm going up. Had to go up sooner or later. There's those does up there. Way far off. Way far off. The worst one ever. It's 360 yards. I guess that's adjusting for elevation. Out there in the shade. Because the wind's blowing directly at them. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. These does are just grazing in broad daylight. That was exciting. Okay, so wind's pretty consistently going up the mountain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, instead of following the trail up the valley, the wind's going up the valley, I guess I should say. I'm going to go up the mountain, climb 1,200, 1,400 feet, get to the top of the ridge there, and then make my way back down up high so that the wind will be in my face. All right, climb about 400 feet, walk right into this. Scrape on the side of a tree. I'm gonna say that's a mule deer from the height. Okay, here we are, about 9,200 feet. Pretty good view. I'm gonna glass all this stuff. Back over here, over there. The wind's not cooperating. All right, we're gonna go up another 400 feet, top of the ridge, and kind of assess from there. This is like a major bedding area. Like a whole herd could stay in here. Kind of stretches out that way. It's smells like livestock, smells like elk. Piles of poop everywhere. Ooh. And you can see the tracks. A lot of beetle kill trees too. Big trees that didn't make it. Almost at the top. Going over there. You might backtrack up. It's kind of a gentle slope. There might even be water. There's an intermittent stream on the other side. I doubt it's got any water in it right now, but we'll check it out. Either way, be good to know. Okay, so I can see the basin over here and kind of the side of this ridge. Alright, we're kind of a tree line, so nothing up here. Gonna start making my way back down the ridge. Wind's pretty good. See if we bump into something going down. But pretty country up here, but Didn't really see much up here. Okay, this is like a deer highway. Okay, the country's gonna open up shortly, and we'll find a place to set up. It's like an hour and a half till sunset. All right, got about 20 minutes until those deer came through last night. So we're set up, and hopefully something comes through again. Nice little bit of sun. All right, time to eat some food, drink some water. All right, so no dead mule deer, but cool day nonetheless. Saw a moose, a cranky moose. Saw those does again, so you know, on the right path. Some beautiful scenery, couple grouse. I think that was it. I'm gonna eat some food and call it a night, and might try to get back out tomorrow morning. Everything's covered in ice, frost. I ran a generator all night, keep the little space heater going, so we're gonna walk in about a mile. I imagine that the generator would kind of keep critters a little bit further out, so we can go hunt a slide about a mile in. I'm walking out, and I just spoke to some elk hunters. They said they just saw some deer crossing over here, but they're probably long gone by now. As we were talking, that cow moose came out of the bushes and let us know that she was there, and we needed to get lost again. So, video over. Video over. Hey folks, thanks for watching. We didn't bag a deer, but saw a lot of cool wildlife and some beautiful scenery. Thanks for watching. There's one more weekend in the season. Might try to get out next weekend and try to track something down. It's starting to kind of rain, so I'm getting out of here just in time. Take care.